Well, hello everybody. This is Jim Lawyer here from the Ohio Ram Show, and we're doing a special event today. It's the memorial ride for Yuri Robish uh, on the anniversary of his birthday. There's going to be various riders riding Zwift, Ruby, and RGT throughout the day today, and as well as people riding outside. We're going to have a few special guests with us to talk about their memories of Yuri. And the first one I'm going to bring on is Vesna from Spiegel Bikes, and she's going to talk a little bit about what we're doing here today, and we'll see where we go from there. So here's Vesna. Hi, Vesna. You're muted, Vesna. Hang on.
Can you hear me?
There you
Yes.
go. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Hi, Jim. How are you?
Very good. How are
I'm
you
happy to
today?
be here.
Yes, we're glad
Perfect.
to have you. Great.
Yes, great. I'm just going to talk a little bit about today, what we're doing here. So it's a special day for ultra cycling community. We are celebrating a great ultra cyclist, a legend that we were all inspired by him, even still now. So a lot of his fellow riders and friends, family members are going to participate today in his memory. And we have to thank to Chris Hopkinson, who worked really hard to get the rides on Zwift going.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning, in approximately 1 hour, we're expecting the start of the first ride, and there was a lot of riders registered. I see over 140 riders, maybe it's even more now,
Mm-hmm.
and there is almost every rider from any country. So it was very nice to see that, and Marco Ballo is going to be there too, giving the support to Chris, and a lot of riders from Germany, Italy. I seen Japan, I seen Greece, I seen Switzerland, UK, and we have to thank to the team SAS Club
Mm-hmm.
because they made that event happen too with the ride with Hopo. So we're very thankful to them, and would like to thank to Damon Bates, who helped a lot with all technical things, and especially to Jim. You work really hard, so really happy to see this event going. And yeah, so today we encourage everyone to ride for Jure. It's a special day, and everybody just go on the bike and let us know about it. Send the pictures or post and participate in the show. And so today it's a day for everyone. And whoever knew Jure very closely, his team manager and the crew and his family, his friends, everybody. So today it's everybody's day. We can remember him, and so I can tell you a little bit, maybe for somebody who doesn't know all about Jure, why he's so special to many of us. He was training really hard, and he he won 5 times a race across America solo. So he was a very strong personality. And can you hear me?
Yes.
Something happening? Okay. So he was very strong personality, and determination was incredible, and hard work. So he put the new limits for everyone in those years. I believe that what I heard. So we'll hear more about his fellow riders and about all the experience. So, and he had over 100 total victories and over 150 podium finisher. And so he got also the reward of the Sportsman of the Year
Mm-hmm.
for the fair play and tolerance in the sport. So, is my internet working?
Yes, you're fine. You're doing great.
Okay,
Everything looks
okay,
good.
perfect.
Sounds good.
Because my okay, perfect. So, yes, for that reason, we decided to remember him. Today he will be 55 years old.
Mm-hmm.
everybody lost him too early. He was 45 years old, and as we are happy, we are a bit saddened about it, but it's great
Definitely.
to be here. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a big honor. So I can talk a little bit about the events that they're going to be going on today. So at Zwift, you can join, anybody can join the SAS Club with Chris Hopkinson. And it's going to be now at 6 a.m. UK time.
Mm-hmm.
And after again for US riders and everybody in different time zone at 2 p.m. UK time.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is going to be a ride with 3R team at RGT. We thank Derek Bukuk to organize all that. It's going to be right at 2 p.m. SET. And then at Rovi, I believe the Christopher Green, he was helping with that. There are going to be rides there too.
Mm-hmm.
So we encourage everyone to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and for sure High Ram Show.
Yes.
It's going to be here for you well, most of a day. So we're
Yes.
covering
Definitely.
quite a bit. So,
Yep.
and we expect everybody's welcome to join. And there will be guests from everywhere, from Italy and Germany, I believe Indonesia, Bali, maybe India. And so we thank everyone who's going to come and accept the invitation. So that's really nice. We couldn't do it without you. So
Yes.
um, yeah, so and even US, all the friends, California, and it's Team Skipper, but I'm not going to talk about the names now because it's going to be more fun
When they pop
when we
in later
see
on,
this.
yes.
Yes,
It
these
looks like
skippers.
Marco's coming along, so we'll bring Marco on real quick.
Okay, good.
Good
Okay.
morning.
Hi, Marco. How are you today?
Well, it's early.
Hi,
I
thank
barely
you.
made it. Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
You're looking
Feeling
very
good.
good on that bike.
All right. Yeah.
Excellent. And Chris says he's just warming up. He'll be there shortly, so he should pop in shortly also.
Okay.
And for everybody who's watching, you can go to Ride4Jure.org and you can join the rides from there. All the rides are listed on the event page. And if you have pictures or anything you want to send, uh, hashtag them with Ride4Jure. And Chris just said there's 166 riders signed
Oh,
up.
wow. Oh, wow.
So it'll be a great ride today.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about you guys? It's late, right?
Yeah, it's
Because you have
about
Oh,
to.
1
you
a.m.
got
right
away.
now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing all the
Nice.
technical stuff today, so hopefully everything goes smoothly.
Yeah.
And yes, I forgot to say about Poland too.
Yes.
The race around Poland is going to be there too. Yes, for sure. Too much in my mind.
You and me both. I understand that completely. We got about 9 minutes till the ride starts now, 9:51,
Oh, wow.
and we'll be
It's going to
showing.
be fast, Marco.
Yes,
Yeah.
and basically we're going to be showing Chris and Marco, and then we'll be showing various riders down here also. So that'll be the primary coverage of the ride today.
Mhm.
Vesna, you have anything else you want to say right now, or you can think of that would? We want to thank Yuri's family also, don't we?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Would like to
because
thank everyone,
yes,
his family.
and we'll have some pictures that various people have given us and let us use for the show. They'll be playing later on, so there's
Oh yes, I
pictures.
would like to thank. I'm sorry,
Yes,
I would like to
no,
thank to the photographer Church Slavets who gave us the pictures and Tomasz Rand who gave us the videos. So I hope I don't forget anyone. Then everyone who sent the pictures, thank you for participating, and so yeah, it'd be
Definitely.
nice. Mhm. And I'm going to join maybe the ride after at 9 o'clock
Nine
a.m. our
o'clock,
time.
yes, our time, yeah, which is the
Because
2
now
p.m.
they're too strong.
Yep,
I'm not in that level yet.
April
I
and I
can wish,
rode
but
rode earlier today for the ride for Yuri since I would be busy doing this tonight and in the morning
mhm.
too. So we wanted to get a ride in and show our respects and
Yes,
everything that way. So and like I said, we're going to have some special guests on later, a few people, and I got a few recorded messages that will be playing from various people giving their memories of Yuri over the time he rode Ram, etc. So it'll be a really good show. Stay watching.
yes.
A lot of riders in the pen. That looks
Wow.
great.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Mm. So Marco, how long you think the ride will be? 2 hours or
I'll
so?
go less. I have some family
No,
stuff.
no, I know, but
So
the
an
guys
hour
will
and
ride
an
probably
hour and a half,
fast, no?
I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to, about the, my usual annual visiting
Mhm.
Yuri's grave. It's not possible
Yes,
because
yes,
it's a
yes.
lockdown. So I'll
Oh,
wait for next
Oh,
wow.
it's
week.
a lockdown. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it's a
sad.
different
That's,
region,
yes.
so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yes,
I'll just wait for
thought
three,
about
4 days,
it.
and then it should
Yes.
be opened in Monday. Or I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
And you've done that every
Yes,
year, correct? Little private
Yeah,
ritual you do,
yeah.
yeah.
yes.
Usually also in the autumn, for the day, the child,
Mm,
26th of September.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it must be tough.
yeah.
Yes, it's hard
It's a nice ride, but it's
to
usually
celebrate
a
and mm,
little bit sad. Yeah, yeah.
mm.
About 2 minutes to the ride starts.
Oh wow. Mhm.
Remick says hi, everybody.
Oh
Hello.
yes, Remek in
Yeah.
Poland. It's
Yes.
All
across
right. Yeah.
around Poland. Good.
Yeah, if you're out there
Well,
watching, post your comments, and if you have any questions for any of us, or you have a memory or a thought about Yuri, post it up here, and we'll get it on the screen for you.
mhm. Wow, so many riders. That's nice.
Yes.
Mhm.
Vesna, I'm going to drop my picture off while I get the other computers going so we can cover the race correctly. If you'll take the start, that would be great, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Thank
Okay, no problem. One more minute. Yeah. Mhm. Wow, the start of the race, it started.
It's 100 of us for now.
Uh-huh. What's happening if with a few riders? Oh, they didn't start. a very fast pace, huh? So Chris is leading the race, yeah? Okay. I didn't want to disturb Marco too much. I just mm. Wow, with so many riders, huh? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice group.
Um, Jim, can you hear me?
Vesna, I'm back.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. Um, Nal is coming. He
Okay.
apologized for the delay, so he must be locking in now.
Yes, no worries.
So he apologized because was a bit early. It's okay, he's coming. Uh,
Awesome.
yeah, it's perfect. Wow, they're so fast.
Yeah, definitely. They're doing what 25 miles an
Yeah,
hour right now in the pack.
wow.
And
I
again,
thought,
the diamonds above the riders, the red and yellow. Red is
mm.
Marco and yellow is Chris.
Okay, because I was wondering. Okay,
Yeah, so basically the
perfect.
way it's set up on Zwift is the ride leader is the yellow beacon
Oh,
and
yes.
the sweeper is the red beacon.
Can you explain what the sweeper is? I was wondering.
Basically, what they try to do on a group ride is they have the leader and then the person that stays behind and tries to push
Uh-huh.
the people at the back to
So to
ride
keep the
faster.
group together.
Group together,
Uh-huh.
correct? Yes.
Uh-huh. Perfect. And the leader, I understand nobody can pass the leader as a
Well, yeah,
respect.
it depends on how they've got it set up, but I think this ride probably they do have the fence going. I didn't see it. Normally, there's a big
Mm-hmm.
red fence you can see in front of the
Uh-huh.
riders, but I don't see that here. But I know he stated no flyers, etc., because it keeps the group together. And
Uh-huh.
the way Zwift works and the way outside in reality works, the bigger the
Mm-hmm.
group together, the faster you go. So,
Yes, for sure, because of traffic. Yes.
yes, exactly. So,
Mm-hmm.
instead of riding by yourself and doing 20 miles an hour, you ride with a group and you can do 25, 30 miles an hour. So,
But you still have to pedal and
yes,
push. So, but it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
doing
Very true.
great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. So
It's a
many
great
great
group.
riders.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's
Unbelievable.
160, there's 108 riders right now. So,
Oh my God. Nice. Wow,
yes,
impressive. And such organization, they're like so aligned. It's
yes,
unbelievable.
yes, they're
And
doing a
so
great,
many. I never
yeah,
seen something like this before. Yeah.
it's
Wow.
amazing.
Yes. Really
And
nice.
a lot of them have got the Tron bike, so that's a good thing too. That's the
Mm-hmm.
lightest, fastest, technically bike on Swift, and you get it by doing
Uh-huh.
a lot of climbing.
Yes, and even yeah, the light wheels.
Yes,
I still
yes,
have a few. I'm like on 39,000, so I think I need another 10,000
yeah, that's
to
about
get
where
it.
I am.
Oh, good.
I'm not the, I don't like climbing, so I try to shy away from the climbing aspects.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
But
You
April
get
got
more
hers.
mileage on the
She got hers quick, so.
Mhm.
And again, everybody, you're watching the memorial ride for Yuri Robish on the anniversary of his birthday. We're riding to honor the legend that he is or was. Uh, Great person, great human, great cyclist. We all really cared about him and loved him. Uh, I got to meet him quite a few times at Ram time stations here in Ohio, and he always took a little bit of time to talk to us, even though he was driven to get back on that bike and finish. So we appreciated him giving us the time to talk and get to know him.
Yes, amazing.
Excuse me. So down in the bottom left corner is the pack, and I can follow different riders, and I'll keep moving back and forth to do different people uh, to give us different views. And the upper two are fixed on Chris and Marco.
Mm-hmm.
And they're riding pretty close together right now.
Yes, it's very strong group.
Yes, the SAS group usually is a very quick, fast group.
Oh yeah, they were one
And I
of the
think
best groups.
Chris is going to try to hold them to a little bit slower than they normally go, though, because
Uh-huh.
of the he wanted to keep it available for a larger range of riders and not have
Yes,
to
for
be an
sure.
expert or fast rider to join the ride today.
Yes, but they seem all to be quite experienced. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, like we said, you can tell by the number of Tron bikes, and the Tron bikes are the ones that have the
Uh, yes,
colors on them for those people that don't understand Zwift. Uh, and you have to earn that bike. You can't go get it and buy it on Zwift. You have to ride and ride a lot of climb to earn that bike. So those people have put a lot of time in on Zwift.
yes.
They're doing great, doing a lot of jockeying back and forth. And again, you see the red diamond and the or chevron and the yellow chevron above Marco and Chris. And you also see the Tower of Light on the aerial view. And that's so if you fall back, you can see it and try to catch up to them. But if you're by yourself with this group and you fall off, just like outside, it's going to be a tough time to catch up.
Yes, for sure.
Zwift is really good on its dynamics of cycling. It's pretty much like real world.
Yes, it's unbelievable how the community can get connected, no
Yes,
matter where you are. And
exactly. And that we can ride with people from all over the world like we're doing here. You know.
especially now in those
Yeah.
COVID times, it's
Yes.
like it's one kind of socializing.
Yes, definitely. And you see
It's-
Marco
it's
and Chris are
definitely-
pretty much together there.
Mhm.
They're doing a great job holding the group together.
Mhm. Yes. Really amazing.
And then down at the bottom, you see that yellow tower, which you can see off in the distance in Zwift. And that's circling Chris. And the red tower of light is circling Marco.
Mhm.
Marco down there is doing really good. He's got a good cadence going.
Yeah.
Looks really strong.
Oh, he is very strong.
If you're out there watching, please post your comments and just say hi, if anything, so we know you're out there. And again, we'll be live again after this ride ends. We'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back on. It'll be 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, U.S., which is 2 p.m. British Summer Time, BST. So check your local clocks. I'm not good at clock math.
Yeah. Nobody is, I think.
I know, especially with all the time changes that just happened. It was craziness.
Yeah.
And there we showed the Marco with the red tower of light around him. And all those guys are on Tron bikes, so they're very experienced Zwift riders. I'm going to turn Marco's mic back on and see if we can get him to say a couple of things.
Yeah.
Hey Marco, how you
I'm here.
feeling?
It's feeling okay, like always on the bike. So.
You guys are doing a great job keeping the group together. It looks like a very strong group, this group.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think, some guys are a little bit overdoing it at the front, but I still not as bad as usual in this group ride. I usually have flyers, and
Yes.
so this is people are well behaved. It's a nice big group, so far so good.
Yeah, definitely. Because like we were talking, normally in a group ride, you see a lot of people fly off the front.
Yeah.
So this is great, and it shows respect for Yuri, definitely.
Yeah, it does.
What kind of trainer are you riding today, Marco?
Yeah, I have Tex Neo. I've had it for since I've been on Zwift.
Awesome.
Before that, I had the I don't know, the old one, really cheap version, which was enough for training.
Yes.
But yeah, for Zwift, you need smart trainer, so this is probably one of the best for sure.
Yep. In this terrible time of the pandemic, has the trainer kind of helped you a lot? Keep you in shape?
Yeah, for sure. I
Yes.
mean, it changed. I mean, I've been using trainer a lot since I've been training for RAM because winters here are not as pleasant for cycling as we would like. So, but usually I had 200, 250 hours of Zwift, not Zwift, indoor training,
Yes.
for the winter. But I don't know, last year because of COVID for sure, I
Definitely.
was probably, I don't know, half of my cycling. So I would say 600, 700 hours.
Gotcha.
So
That's great.
triple the time. So yeah,
Yep.
and it helps also connecting with my clients. We had the group rides weekly, and we
Okay.
got together and chatted, and yeah, it's really a cool application
Yep.
for
Now, do you
social.
use it in your coaching also of your clients?
Oh yeah, but just as a tool for social,
Okay.
for so just we just did the recovery rides Monday usually. Uh, so that was it. Yeah, more or less.
Gotcha. And Chris says he's going to join us after the ride.
And now it's already waiting in the
I
backstage.
see
So
him down there. Yes,
you
I
see
will
him?
bring
Okay.
him on real quick. I'm going to go ahead
All
and
right.
mute you again, Marco. Wave if you
Okay.
want to speak. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Let me do that, and then we'll bring Nall on. Hello. How are you today?
Hello, good morning. How
Yes.
are
Nice.
you?
Very good. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you finally.
Yes, nice to meet you too. Had some problems with my clock, so I'm a little bit late, but I hope that's not a problem.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yes. Uh,
You can put me off now so we can see now better if you
okay.
don't need
Well,
me.
what? Yeah.
I'm
Okay. That.
waiting.
Okay.
And
Hang
then
on.
okay, perfect.
All
Good
right.
luck now.
Thank you.
All right. This is Nall Robic, Yuri's son. We're glad to have you here, as all these wonderful riders show respect to your father's memory. Do you have any things you would like to say in regard?
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me on this show. It's an honor. I'm always down to represent my father's name and the things he done. And I'm just so happy and glad to see that the riders from all over the world are cycling today in his name and for the things he's done in his memory.
Definitely. Yes. I'm glad you're here, and you're a pretty good cyclist, I hear, in your own right, aren't you?
Yes, currently I'm riding a mountain bike enduro, that's why I couldn't come yesterday because I had to put in training and
Definitely.
it is what it is. We'll see what time brings us. The
Definitely.
future is
Yes.
unknown.
Definitely. Well, we'll look forward to anything you do. We'll keep track of you, and like I said, it's an honor to have you here. I'm glad you could make it, and we appreciate everything you've done and for the sport and things you're doing now. So, excellent.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, no problem. I'm going to go ahead and switch you back and bring back up the race uh, into the large view. Do you have any thoughts or anything about all these riders? Anything like that?
Actually, this thing about Zwift, it's pretty new to me because I don't have a smart
Smart
training
trainer?
device.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yes.
a smart trainer. I have an old one without the all the computer connections and things like that. I have the old
Yep.
one, so that's why I can't be with these cyclists today.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. I'm still here talking to them, talking to all these people, and I'm very happy.
Definitely. Outstanding. I'm going to bring Marco's mic back up. Marco, you're back on live. Uh, you want to say anything to Null or anything?
Sorry, can you repeat it?
I brought your mic back on. Do you want to say
Yeah.
anything to Null?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, nice to see you again.
Hello, živo Marko,
Ja.
ko smo?
Ja. Ful dobro. Malo je zgodna
Super,
ura, se vidi,
Sanda.
da
Ja, nimaš kaj, pičimo.
Ja. Yeah, glad to see Nell. As always,
Yes.
don't live so close, so we don't see each other live, but sometimes like this.
We
virtually.
stay in contact.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It was the same, unfortunately, in Europe, like, I mean, that was different problem, not problem, but, he was a pro, I was still working 40 hours a week and dead and everything. So we had different training regimes. He would be on the bike pretty much all day. So we didn't train together much, but when we did, it was fast always.
Definitely.
There was no rest stop. So a couple times a year, either me or him pick up the phone and say, hey, tomorrow,
Yes.
do we do it? And we just got together in the middle of summer and then pushed 2-3 hours to get it. It was always, I don't know,
Awesome.
you had to be rested for it. That was always fast. Awesome memories, yeah.
Yes, definitely. I know I've got a lot of good memories of Yuri at the time stations, like I was saying. He's one of the reasons that I started going to the time stations, actually, because I heard of the great things that he had done and how fast he was, and it was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, if you're watching and you have any comments or questions for Nal or Marco or myself or Vesna, put them out there and we'll try to answer if we can. Or if you have any thoughts or memories, put those up there. We appreciate everybody watching and doing your part to honor Yuri. And again, all the riders are doing great out there, riding at a very fast pace. 28 miles an hour right now is the pack. They've gone 10.1 miles so far, so they're screaming. And it definitely doesn't look like we have any flyers off the front, and doesn't look like anybody's falling off the back, so that's awesome. Just shows how good these riders are. And then again, we'll be riding again and live streaming at it'll be 2 p.m. British Summer Time, and which is 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, U.S. And on those, we'll have, along with the Zwift, we'll have some Ruby videos up, as well as RGT from the 3R team. So we should have a lot more riders this afternoon. Well, at my time this morning. And there again, you see the yellow tower of light, which is Chris leading the group. And if you're not familiar with Zwift, sometimes you'll see little hands above the riders, like a thumbs up. That's a ride on. It's a way of showing respect to the other riders. And Chris apologizes that he couldn't be on right now with us while he's riding, as he's typing a lot, messages, which you see on the screen coming up with a little bit of yellow. That's messages from Chris talking to the other riders.
We were just discussing his crazy haircut for today.
There you go.
Usually wears, from Ram, usually wears mohawk.
Yes.
Even in racing, in real life, but especially on Zwift. And today he has this big afro, I don't know. Yeah, so he's kind of funny looking.
And there you get again. You see the yellow tower and the red tower, Chris and Marco respectively. Doing a great job, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and bring Vesna back on so she can join in on the fun and watch and
Yes.
see her smiling
Thank you.
face.
Yes. Very nice to see you now.
It's nice to finally see you too.
Yes, perfect. Um, we wake you up a little early this morning, huh?
Well, it's not a problem for me to wake up early in the morning because of the school. I wake up from my school about 6 a.m. and then go to the bus at
Okay.
7. And it's especially it's not a problem if we're going in the mountains on training or some races because we got to be there early. So we get up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So we get there early, check out the stage, things like that.
Hmm.
Very
Yeah.
impressive. Wow. That's nice.
Do you have any big events or races coming up and all?
Actually, because of the COVID situations, a lot of the races have been canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Even we don't even know if we're going to have our home race that our club organizes. We're having a lot of issues with the organization. There are so many people in the club that we are missing trainers. There's not there's there's not enough of trainers because so much kids and a lot of other people wanted to be in the club, and there's just not enough people to control and train all these people. So we're having some problems right now, but I think that at the start of the summer we're going to have everything organized.
Excellent. Yeah, hopefully we'll get back to some normal things.
Yeah.
We're really hoping that RAM goes off this year the way it's supposed to. So far, so good. So we're
Yes.
hoping for that.
Yeah, soon everything will come back to normal, I hope.
You were a little bit
Yes.
low, Vesna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm
now we
saying
can.
that hopefully everything is going to get back to normal eventually. So we just have to stay strong. Yeah. So now,
Gotcha.
what are you riding currently? Mountain bike or some other discipline?
You're asking me?
Yes, you.
We're currently I'm riding enduro. Before that, I was riding cross country. And
Mm-hmm.
there's always when you're on cross country, you learn the basics and the fundamentals, how to control your bike. Um, you learn the basics because we say that the full suspension bike, like an enduro bike or downhill bike, is like it's like an upgrade, but the it's like a tool that you use, or it's a bike that you are using, that you excel or upgrade your skills, because everything is learned on the hardtail on the cross country bike, and we all started there, and it all goes from there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's very impressive. I learned so much today from you. Wow.
Definitely, yes.
Mm. Can you tell us any good memories of your dad that, I know it was very hard. You were very young when you
Yes,
lost
no
him.
problem.
So
Actually,
something.
I have this one memory that I remember when he was going at the training in the morning. I remember I wanted to go with him, so I had this, I don't know, I think it was a Schwinn or a Marvin bike. So I went outside and I ride it. There's a little, we have this parking spot in the front. So I was just riding, there's a little uphill. So I was going to the top and riding down, going back up, riding back down. So my father came all surprised and he asks me if I wanted to go on a training with him. And at the time I didn't
Mhm.
understand. These are foggy memories. I can't remember so well, but I remember him laughing and coming back early that day so he can spend more time with me. But yeah, he was always on his bike, 8 hours plus every day training.
Wow.
He was going also at the gym. So bike, gym, and then again the Swift trainer,
Mm-hmm.
uh, older ones at
Trained
the
so
time.
hard. Yeah. Very impressive. Yeah. That's
Definitely.
why he was so extraordinary. He put so
Yes.
much time in it. Yeah. It's hard work and, talent. For me, it was very impressive because we put the story from his crew and his manager, Matyas. And, at the show I seen last time, that he went to the Ram with basically one bike, and he won it. He had one extra bike, but it's like not so much
It's
equipment. Push
it
so
was small.
hard.
It was a smaller size.
Yeah, so
He,
everybody has so many bikes today, all the best, and he just trained hard. He took what he had, he came, and I just admire that so much. Like, he was so strong, and
yes,
it's
going at the first ram that was his first ram in 2003. They were going on the race with his normal bike size, and
yeah,
he had a backup bike, but it was small because he
Mm-hmm.
was tall. He had I don't think a size one size down, and the bike was too small. So when there were technical issues with his crankset, um, there were problems with his bottom bracket. So when he had to switch to a smaller size, legs started to hurt. You get sore. You're all squeezed up on the bike,
Mm-hmm.
and it's uncomfortable.
yes,
So I understand how that was for him.
he was so strong. I can't believe it. Like, you know, that he did it. I don't even understand how, like, sleeping deprivation, for
And he was a
a
Definitely.
few days
rookie of
and
the race that
he
year.
didn't sleep for like
Mm-hmm.
what, first 3 days or something? He didn't sleep and yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's amazing, and to maintain the mental abilities and just the drive with the lack of sleep is just amazing.
yes, yes. But I heard the stories that he was always thinking about Yuna and he was riding and he was like, yeah,
Yes,
he
on
was
every
very,
race he had
he loved
this
you very much.
picture with
Yeah.
me, and when here in race around Slovenia, the races now I think there are some issues and it's cancelled. I always had this. I had this at home. I had this like this toy, a fluffy toy, and every time he was at me and my mother would wake up early in the morning when
Oh,
so
see my
catch
picture of this. Yeah.
him at the Rashid Pass, and then I gave him the I gave him the toy, and he was that
I
was
can put it
a
in
big
my
motivational a big motivational I don't know how it's said.
yeah,
He
it was a
got
boost.
he got boosted motivation. Yes.
Yes, yes. He loved you very much, that's for sure. He had to be very good dad. I'm so sorry if you lost him so early, but he was a very good person. You
Yeah.
can
So
see how
it's
many
okay.
people he touched, and after so many years, we're all, we miss him dearly, and yeah, he did really something great. So that so many people, still admire him, and he did something really, I don't know, it's hard to imagine, what he achieved and what he did. It's too hard to understand, like, for every average person. It's
Yes.
like, I can't imagine, in 8 days to sleep what, few hours
I
Mm-hmm.
and
think
go
it's 6 or 7 hours of full time sleep.
like,
I sleep more than that in one night, and he slept in like 8 days.
8 days.
yeah,
That's
Jim
amazing,
was
huh?
telling me today, was still in the morning. I might be cranky if I don't sleep for 2 hours. And he's on the bike, like going across. But not just him, everyone, like, even Marco. And
It's
I just,
extraordinary. Yes, it's
Yeah, you
phenomenal.
can't even. We don't even realize, it's like I didn't before. I didn't understand this, but now when I get more closer to recycling, and I'm saying, oh my God, I'm sitting on Zwift for 3-4 hours, and I'm like, okay, I have to get off the bike.
It's
Yep.
You
crazy.
know, I'm going to be sore, but I think, it's like,
And what
yeah.
amazes me is usually on Ram at least, the cyclists are usually in a better mood, better
Then
attitude
the crew
than the
probably.
crew
And the crew.
when they come
Yeah.
through. It's just like, it should be the exact opposite, but it truly is
So
amazing. It
I
just
remember
shows.
that Marco said one time, he said, I prefer to go across America with the bike than the car. So,
Yes.
yeah, he said, no, it's much more comfortable with the bike.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, we're at 15.7 miles. I'm not sure what that is in kilometers. Uh, and we've been riding for 35, 36 minutes, and their pack is at 27 miles an hour right now. So they're maintaining a
Wow,
good pace, and
that's
still
great.
looks like nobody's fallen off the back. We've got
Oh, wow.
117 riders right now.
Mhm. Let me see,
So
I got something from Poland. I think I got a picture or something. Let me check. Hmm. Oh, nice. Okay.
Marco, I muted you again, so wave if you want to
Mhm.
speak. Still there, Vesna? I think we lost Vesna.
Probably connection problems.
Yes, yes. It's amazing we can do this at all. To be honest with you, with the technology is amazing, but we're all she's up in
Yes, I'm here.
Canada. Okay,
I've
She's
tried.
gotcha.
back.
Um, I'll give you later. I received the picture.
You kind of muffled out again. There you go. We've got you moving again now.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, sorry about that.
No, no
We
worries.
have one picture. I want to say hi to Remek to Poland. He sent a picture to me that he's riding, but I'm going to share it after to you so we can post him.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're at
I can't
16.
multitask. I'm not so.
Go ahead. I missed that. Sorry.
I said that I have hard time to multitask every morning.
Yeah, I know. I've been up since like 6 a.m. this morning, so I'm kind of like, woo. Talk about riding and doing it. I don't know if I could do that now or not.
It's okay. Me, I have to ride because I started like Marco convinced me last year, like, I was just riding a bit, like I didn't understand. So he's
Mm-hmm.
like, no, you have to get on the field. And I was like, okay, that's not for me. Like, I'm not in that level, Swift is just for a serious cyclist. It's like, no, 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 you have to come and you're going to join my meetup and this and that. And then I said after, okay, well, I'll do it on 10th of April when Yuri's birthday, and I'm going to push 1 year for him. And
Yes.
I said, if I do like, I don't know, 3,000, 4,000, I'm going to be so happy. And then I surpassed that, and now I'm on the level 30.
That's
But it was
awesome.
just incredible year, like really
Yes.
every time I was sore, I said, no, I'm not going to cry because, you know, the guys in RAM and stuff, they push. So I can do
Yep.
these 2-3 hours too. It's
Yeah.
nothing. But it
And
was
you're
great.
right.
I can't believe it. 1 year passed.
Yes. And you're riding a great Spiegel bike, so you can't beat that.
Yes, it's flying by itself.
Yes.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. We have to get Mal on one of those bikes too
There you
soon.
go. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
it's true.
You could mountain bike on one of those, couldn't you, Noel?
Yes, of course.
Can
Put
personalize them.
the large tires on the road bike and go graveling, go gravel
there,
racing, beat everybody.
there you go.
Oh,
Exactly.
we can do the endurance bike for you, no problem. We're getting a new model now, so it's going to be the 32 millimeter tires. So, and maybe next time to the road. if you feel more comfortable on the piste.
Well, the piste, are you talking about those wooden structures? Um, I don't know how it's said. It's called. I don't know how it's called.
You
It's
can
a
say Slovenian.
closed.
Okay.
It's a closed. Ko se reče pista?
Yeah,
Pista
pista,
po
that's
angle-
the road. No, the cycling, my Slovenian, huh? Oh, too long in Canada.
It's basically it's a closed track made out of wood that
Yes,
has these
it's
A
curves.
velodrome?
it's a
Yes.
It's a
track, yes.
velodrome.
Yes.
I actually
Yes,
rode.
velodrome,
I
yes,
actually I was actually we had races in Slovenia in Novo Mesto, on the
Oh, it's a
velodrome.
very nice velodrome
Yes,
there.
it's a nice and it's basically brand new. It was built, I don't know, like 3 years ago,
Yes, unbelievable.
something like
Wow.
that. And the first time you ride, you think you're gonna fall off, and basically,
Oh, yes, I
when
heard about that. It's
you
with the
think you're
fence
gonna fall
next to
off,
it.
and when they tell you, well,
Unbelievable.
if you go fast, you won't fall. If you just keep
Yep.
pedaling, you won't fall. But if you go slow or stop pedaling, then you can fall off the bike or you can slip
Yes.
down because
I can't
it's
even imagine. Mm,
it's very slippery. I don't know how to tell you.
yeah. Do you have a
And there's
brakes? Like, because I know they have some
no. There were
bikes.
no brakes. There
I
were no
see it
brakes.
in France. I watched one national championship like 2 years ago, and the guys were riding the bikes like fixie or I don't know, like with
Yep.
no brakes. And I was
Yep.
like, oh my god, they were flying.
The
I was
hardest
like, I
thing
hope they
to
can
do
keep
on
going.
that bike is to stop because when I was riding it, when you want to stop, on the normal bike, you pedal and you stop pedaling and the wheel spins. But if you stop pedaling on this bike, the pedals spin with the wheel.
Yep.
So if you stop pedaling, suddenly your legs are gonna lag. You're gonna like, it's bad for your legs if you do that. If you want to stop quickly, you have to kind of slowly add pressure to the pedals to stop faster, or just to roll out, wait for the bike to spin out, and then you just roll down to the pit stop and finish the race.
Yes, wow. You have so much experience. I'm so impressed with you, really. Wow,
Yeah,
in such a young age. You did so much in cycling. Your dad would be so proud. Oh my God.
those were
I can
my
see
best
that you
years
did
in
so much.
cycling. Best
Wow,
years on the road. How can I
That's
say?
awesome. Yes.
that's nice.
Definitely.
Maybe one day you will do a start or something in a race across America. You never know.
You never know. That's what I'm
Yeah, you
always
have to
saying.
come
You
to
never know
me.
what the future brings you.
Definitely.
Yes.
And I'm still young. I'm 16 years old right now. So a lot of time.
Yes, for sure. Don't rush. Have fun. It's
Take
still
it
plenty
slow.
of time.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
for
for
sure.
sure.
Hmm.
They're doing great.
Wow.
They're 20 miles now. They're doing 29, 39, 30 miles an hour in the pack. Only done 151 feet of climb, which is not too bad. And all the riders are still there, 117. So they're doing awesome.
Wow. Unbelievable. And I thought I will join the ride, yes, for like 2 minutes probably. I love
I,
to cycle, but not at those speeds. Like, okay, sometimes I have my moments.
I understand that concept.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mhm. Wow.
Doing awesome. For those of you that have joined, go ahead and say hey to us. If you have any questions, post your comments or thoughts, and we'll get them out there for you. What I may do right now is I'm going to go ahead and play one of the recorded messages that I did with Vic from RAM, and we'll let that play for a second, and then we'll bring everybody back up.
Perfect.
What we're here today to talk about is as you know, we're having a ride for Yuri Robic, a memorial ride on his birthday, April 10th, and there's going to be a lot of ultra cyclists riding on Zwift, RGT, etc. And we wanted to get maybe some of your fondest memories, or maybe just say a little bit about what you thought about Yuri and your experiences with him.
Well, he was a true gentleman. A lot of people had this idea because they would see his face in some of the photos, and he just had this intense stare. And he was an imposing guy. He was solid man. He was a little bit big for a cyclist, or what you would think of as a cyclist, even though he was very lean. He was, a little broader shoulder and a little thicker build. And many people have commented, he was a mean guy, wasn't he? No, not at all. He was a big sweetheart. I mean, always was concerned about what was going on with the crew. Are they doing okay? You guys getting enough sleep? Are you eating enough? And the bond with his crew was definitely evident. In one year, I think it was 2008, somewhere early on, they started doing this little thing. Whenever he would stop, before they would send him off, all the crew members would gather around, and they put their hands in the center, and they'd say, "To Jure, to race across America, yay!" And then every time they stopped, somebody would add something else. "Jure, to the crew, oh yeah!" And so by the time they got to Illinois, it was, it took 2 minutes to send them off, because to Jure, the crew, to Slovenia, to, Slovenian Army, whatever, it's just...
That's amazing. Yeah, I remember them doing that at one of the time stations here in Ohio, actually.
And the other side too is any ultra cyclist is under a lot of pressure, and even the best of them will will crack or have a little bit of a mental issue somewhere along the way. And I just remember very, very vividly 2010. We'd been chasing for a while. It was nighttime. We wanted to catch up to Jure, get some photos, and get ourselves a room, And finally, we see in Chillicothe. Is that how you say it, Chillicothe?
Yes, that's correct. That's where we got our newest time station. Yes.
Anyway, so we see him. Oh, there he is in the gas station up ahead, and we pull up, and we're about to pile out, and we see that he and whoever was driving the follow car are having a heated discussion. They're going back and forth, and there's definite anger coming from both sides. And, it's in Slovenian, so we didn't know what they were saying, but, anger and cussing in any language kind of has the same tone. So we just backed up and said, okay, let's watch this for a little bit. And the tone started to soften and soften, and then finally the driver steps out and they hug, and then he's back on the road.
Yep.
And we caught up and pulled alongside of him and got some photos and said a few words to him, maybe 5-10 minutes later at the longest. And at that point, you'd never know he just had this heated discussion. He was, "Hey, how you guys doing?" He was just happy to see us. Racers usually are happy to see us when we pull alongside in Media One. They've been talking to just their crew and stuff for so long to
and
see
themselves.
Yeah. And then just what a driven man he was is really evident. 2008, I believe it was. I'd been stopped in Taos, New Mexico. The media director at the time told me that you're going to stay here and you're going to cover the raw finish and the Ram racers as they come through. And so we were there. That was back when my wife Kathy was still coming along on Ram with me every year. And I forget what exactly happened, why there was such a change in plans. The media crew behind that was going to catch up and continue on didn't. And they suddenly said, "You go catch Jure." And so from Taos, New Mexico in the morning, we departed and we chased and we chased, and we could see huge cloud formations that we're driving into. We're hearing tornado warnings on the radio, and we're chasing and chasing, and I forget how late it was, well into the night, 11 o'clock at least. And when we caught him, and prior to that, for the 2 hours or so that we're closing in on him, most intense lightning storm I've ever seen. Kathy was driving, and at one point I counted, and there was like 40 strikes a minute, and just howling wind and driving rain going sideways. And we finally caught up to him just outside of El Dorado. Outside of El Dorado, the course is paralleling the main highway and the main drag. You're over cornfields and things for a while, and then it cuts into the town, and you're on the main drag. So we caught up to him by the cornfields, followed him in, lightning striking everywhere, and we pull alongside. He's going along happy as can be. You know, it's nice and cool tonight. And I asked him, Yuri, you're not afraid of the lightning? And the expression on his face was like I just asked the stupidest question in the world, you know, like, afraid of lightning? And, you know, and his answer was, is nature. It's nothing I'm afraid of. And like, okay, if that's how you feel, more power to you. Mm-hmm. But and we paralleled them for a little bit and got some photos. And just outside of El Dorado, where you're by the prison, mm-hmm. I got out of the vehicle, and my wife is yelling at me, "You get back in here! You get back in here!" I'm getting a photo as he goes by. Lightning struck the transformer on a power pole right there by the prison. Just sparks flying. The whole sky lit up. We could see the prison in color. And that's when I got back in, and she let me know that I'm not getting out of the vehicle anymore, and it's time for us to go find someplace to spend the night.
Yes, sir.
But that's a memory of Yuri Grobich I will never, ever forget. Just to be out there in that, just focused on getting himself heading eastward. Another thing that struck me about him is he worked as a bike mechanic for a number of years. It was in Effingham, Illinois. Years kind of run together, probably 2009 also. And they're about to send him off. And he goes over and puts his bike on the rack, on the stand. Spins the front wheel, spins the back wheel, says in Slovenian, "Give me a 5mm," adjusts the front brake, checks it, takes the bike off, and goes off. And, you know, that's just, you know, people that are OCD like that are just such perfectionists. You know, he knew he had a mechanic who was fully capable, but he wanted to make sure himself.
That's amazing. Well, I'm glad that you were able to join us here and give us a few retrospects on Yuri. Great man that we lost too soon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Great Ram rider, won 5 times, I believe. Did tremendous things for the sport, as well as having a lot of good followers and a lot of people that he's inspired. He's one of the reasons that I started going to time stations, actually. So got a good place in my heart also. So we really appreciate your time and effort here, and we encourage everybody to get out and ride April 10th, whether it's inside, outside. Just ride for Yuri. Well, that was Vic from Ram Media. Had a lot of nice things to say about Yuri. Let me bring Vesna back in.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Yes, good. I was just talking to Poon.
Yes.
Ramek and Mateusz, and they said that they were in the backstage, so they asked us if they can come on board too. So I would give them my spot if you can pull them in.
Yeah, I haven't seen them yet.
Okay, so can I tell them to come, or?
Yeah, tell them to come.
Later?
No, they can come now. It should make everybody fit, so we'll see what happens.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I wrote them to come now. So
okay.
Yes.
We're
They said
24.
they're in, so can you see them?
I cannot see them.
Oh,
I
okay.
wonder
I
if they're
will send
using
them the
the.
link. I don't know where they
Yeah,
are. Maybe they're in the
send
wrong
them.
link.
Send them the link that you're using. They may be
Yes,
using the other
probably they're in
link.
the wrong link.
Yep.
I'm going to send them the link I gave to now. So,
Okay.
2 seconds. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because it should let me have like 12 backstage. So. Right now we're almost 25 miles in. And the pack is, let me bring up, doing 27 miles an hour. Pushing 230, 260 watts. Hey Vesna, can you message Hoppo
Yeah.
also and make sure he's got the right link? Because I don't. He says
Okay, I
he's
don't
back.
think you have the two, probably.
Yeah, he says he's backstage, and I don't see him either.
Okay, so I think so. Let me go in the email to get the exact 2 seconds.
Still feeling good, Marco?
Yeah,
Awesome.
great.
You guys are doing a great job, looking good.
Yeah. It's a well-behaved group.
Yes, definitely. I've noticed that. All sticking together, nobody
Yeah.
falling off, no flyers. Very, very organized bunch of cyclists. Great jobs.
Yeah, true.
Oh, got somebody coming in now. It's our friends from Poland. Let me bring them on.
Trochę tu słabo słyszę, głośniej trzeba chyba.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Oh, thank you, fine. Nice weather in Poland. Very nice. We are in Mateusz house. So comfortable conditions for Zwifting.
Definitely.
Wow, you look amazing.
You're kind of muted, Vesna.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and mute Marco because we got trainer
Can you hear me
noise.
now? Okay,
Yes.
All right.
perfect. Nice to see you, Remek.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Vesna.
Everybody is flying on the Swift today. I
Yeah.
wasn't there. Maybe later on, when everybody gets tired for the second ride, I might be okay. I said, I'm not going to take a chance.
What's a pity, Vesna, that you are not Zwifting now.
I prefer to talk this morning. Maybe
if I am
tomorrow
not,
is my turn.
if I am not wrong, such a ride is every week probably this 100
Oh,
kilometers.
yeah.
So maybe in
Well
1
done.
week or two,
Yeah.
you will be
Yeah.
racing also.
Oh, I don't think so. I'm already riding for a year with Mark and everyone, but 1 hour goes to race, but not more than that.
I know this
Slowly.
this
Slowly but surely.
this tempo, this speed is too fast for me. Also, I will be in the pack for the first 20 kilometers, but now I am on the back. But
Oh, it's okay.
it would be very difficult to cycle in this speed and talking to you. so I decided
I'm
to,
so
to
sorry.
drop.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a good excuse for me.
Yeah, that's very good. So we get a little time of you, and you get a little rest. So it's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But today the most important is to be in the
Yes,
good company like you.
yes, that's
So
correct.
so it's time
Yes,
for conversation, time for Jure, in fact.
yes, I think that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice
So
meeting.
you can.
Thank you very much for organizing it, and I'm very happy to be here and talking with you. It's a big pleasure.
Yes, we have to thank Chris and everyone. Chris was working very hard for this, Jim, everyone, Marco. So yeah, a very
Yeah.
great community.
Also on Zwift, this event is very well organized. Hapo is on
Papa
the
did excellent job
front,
with the size climb.
and Marco
Yes.
is in the back. So very good. But they are too fast for me now. I have a lot of work in this season to be better.
You see, it's good motivation.
Yes,
Yeah, so
exactly.
we have Chris now here, I see
Yes,
too, so he can
Chris is
tell us a
on
little
us.
bit too. Give
Yeah,
us a
Good
thank you.
report.
morning.
Yes.
Good
Good
morning.
Hi,
morning, Chris.
Chris.
You're looking
Hey,
Hello.
awesome.
Chris.
Oh,
Looking
wow.
good. Yes.
You looks
Yes.
great.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
too fast for me as well.
I wonder who's in the front pushing the speed limit. I
Thank
don't
you for
know.
saying this.
Oh, I got my Ram shirt on today.
Awesome.
Oh, wow, nice, nice.
That is great.
Cool.
Oh, it's going
Great
very well at the
company.
moment. Very well organised
Yeah.
group. Yeah,
Wow, amazing.
very respectful.
Yes, definitely. We were commenting about that earlier. No flyers, or they're paying attention, doing a great job.
Yeah, it's very good. And
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd be able to come on while I was riding, but because I wasn't sure my internet would manage. But yeah, the Little Island's internet's managing at the moment.
Yep, you're doing awesome, and your picture and sounds great, and you look great. So,
Yes, perfect.
Oh, all I need now is to feel great.
oh, you're on the bike. You gotta feel great, Chris.
Oh, always, yes.
Yes. We want to thank you for organizing the Zwift side. You did a great job,
Yes.
doing a great job.
Thank
It was
you.
a lot
Thank
of
you.
work, really. Thank you for all your hard work. It was
Yes.
amazing. You did
Thank you.
amazing. Really nice. Yeah.
Oh, it's
So now, do you want to
fantastic.
say something to Marco and to Chris? Huh?
Just
To your friends?
just keep pedaling. There is no other way.
I know they cannot
Thank you,
talk
Mel.
now. It's very nice to see everyone.
Yep.
In
You guys are
Reading.
almost halfway there, so you're doing great.
Yeah. Quarter of the way there. I've got to get on and do it again later.
Yes, you're correct.
Oh, wow. Should I dare to go to the second ride? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you get tired already the second one, so it's going to be okay for me. My bike is waiting, but I have to. I said, no mercy here. Even if 1 hour, I have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
I've
good.
noticed you and Ted are riding later, Vesna.
Yes.
Yes. I told him. He called me last night. I said, get on the bike early, 8 o'clock, warm up. And I told him, respect the leaders. Don't show up and die in a half an hour. I was giving him all the advice, like I know something. Yeah, I said, you cannot. And he's coming. Yeah, he's very excited. So, I will come for sure too. I thought, oh, Mateusz, nice to see you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Now it's a warm up.
Możesz coś powiedzieć na to.
It's great.
You guys are flying 26, 27 miles an hour in the pack.
Hi guys.
Hi,
Hello.
Mateusz.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be the part of this great event and paying respect
Yeah.
to the legend. And we are here in Poland. It was, a decision of no time to take part of this race. I'm not Zwifting, as you see, but I'm in.
Yes.
Nice. It counts, the thought and
It
participate.
is. Yeah, it is difficult to talk when you're Zwifting, obviously.
Yes, I know, because you know what? When I Zwift, you won't see me. You're just going to see my avatar there somewhere. Because I won't be able to breathe at the 40 kilometers, but I'm going to do it. So you're great, guys. Yeah.
Exactly. Very nice to see you all, and we are really proud to be the part of this event. So
Thank you. We're so proud to have you too.
Yes, definitely.
You did so great too at organizing and writing a great article, and it was really much appreciated.
Yes.
It was great. So everybody, it was a teamwork, and we thank for sure the whole family too, and now to be part.
Yes.
It's really special for all of us.
For me, I'm as a person who is not that involved in the ultra cycling yet, let's say, it is really a great pleasure to discover the people and the persons such as Jure and to get an inspiration from them, because the more
Yes,
you
for
know
sure.
about this type of people, this type of persons, the more you know about yourself, the sport itself, etc. Because what are the borders of the human endurance, of the stamina, what you learn
Yes.
about such people, it's incredible. It gives you a lot of thoughts. Some
Yes.
sportsmen and athletes think that when they are finish professional career, they are finished. And in fact, it is like when you are 30, 40, and 50 and ultra cycling, ultra running, you're in the midst of your career and can achieve great things. So
Yes.
it was a real pleasure. I mean, to discover Jure and to write about Jure, because I think he can be a source of great inspiration for us, for the kids. I spent a lot of time recently speaking with people here in Poland in communities I'm part of, telling about Jure and his training regime and what he has achieved and what he was able to achieve. And it was incredible to see their faces. I mean,
Yes.
especially that he was the kind of athlete who got so much attention. In ultra, it is so hard because when the accident happened, even New York Times posted article on Jure.
Yes.
This is something you don't see much about any ultra sportsman. I mean,
That's for sure.
it was the proof and definite proof that he was so important to the community of ultra athletes worldwide that
Yes.
he deserved. But basically, he deserved. He needs to be remembered, and that's
Yes, I
this
think
event
so.
is all about, right?
Yes. It's really nice. Yeah. Thank you for sharing all these thoughts. Really nice.
Okay, I will give now to Remek because he is the main, hero of the
Okay.
of the day. I'm not.
Okay.
I will not steal his Zwifting. Okay, thanks.
Thank you
you
very much.
very much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Yes.
Thank you.
We're at 30 miles
Hi.
now, and they're doing 21, 22 miles an hour right now at the back of the pack. Doing an awesome job, everybody.
Thank you very much.
So, do you spend a lot of time on Zwift, Rimek?
Not very much.
Okay.
In February, maybe I don't know, 60 hours. In March, 30 hours on Zwift. So this season is not very with training because of priorities, my work and family. So it's again difficult season because of COVID. Yeah, so there are a lot of problems with professional work and a lot of question marks about races.
Yes.
And so I just divide my time into family, sport, and work without giving a lot of pressure to me.
Still keeping that 28 mile an hour pace up, guys. Great job.
Yeah, really going fast. Yeah.
For anybody out there watching, post your comments. Let us know you're out there. We'll do our best to answer, or if you just have a thought or a memory, let us know. Still got all 117 riders in the pack, doing a great job.
As I was typing in the group earlier, my first memory, before I even got into ultra cycling, was joining Marco and Jure in Thies in Austria for a 24-hour. And I remember riding with the group at between 25 and 30 miles an hour and watching Jure eat his tea, brush his teeth, and get changed into night clothing while doing nearly 30 miles an hour. And I thought, this is not human. And I kept going back. It inspired me to do RAM. I went back to all 3 24-hour races that they did in Thies. And finally, I did my best 24-hour ever of 522 miles, which was, 835 kilometers? But Jure and Marco won the event that day, holding hands over the finishing line with 597 miles, which is still a world record to this day.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow.
And it just made me want to be an ultra cyclist, and I've not stopped since.
That is great, Chris. And we're glad you are. All of you, definitely.
Yes.
You guys are the inspiration for a lot of us and younger people that we want to get on bikes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
And the sad fact is the young people are getting way too fast for me now. They're just not as stubborn yet. Hi, is that Marco?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
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 Do you? I have a funny story from that event. You know, we kind of didn't have a clue that we were on a world record pace. So, you know, the 24 hours we did no stopping, you know, peeing from the bike and everything. But then at the end, we were in the group. So last lap, we get together and we say, shit, we need a clear picture of us two, coming together. So we don't need those guys around us. Let's stop to pee. So we could actually have probably 1 or 2 kilometers more. So we stopped pee, and then we came together. Yeah. That was nice. Some nice photos, so it was worth it. But yeah, maybe a little bit stupid, but that's how it was.
Yeah, you did a lot of races together, for sure. So tell us, how was like on the race across America when you were all three competing? Did you know what is who? Did the crew told you? Did you chase, or surpass, or how it was like? You were like such a great friends, and then the competitors, like how it felt like to ride together and it's such a big race and compete basically.
Yes, to me, I guess.
Yeah, to anyone, to you, please, because I know this is
I don't know, it's kind of in
the
ultra cycling. It's a different kind of sport because you don't actually race against each other. I mean, at the end of the day, you race for the victory and for the best placement, but actually you race against yourself or to do the best you can. So I mean, whenever we cross paths during run, which well, usually the first couple of days, and then Jure was off because he stepped so little. I couldn't deal with so little slip. Yeah, when we crossed paths, we just chatted. It was always cool. Probably the deepest into the race that we got kind of together was the first, for sure, 2003, when he passed me around somewhere in Mexico, Lake Mexico, I think it was the night. It was so great, It wakes up, when you meet somebody or talk to somebody. So it was really cool. So it was always friendly. And yeah, I mean, as I said before, we didn't train together as much as we maybe could if I was a pro, but those few times a year that we did it, and we were also always in contact with the phone. Yeah, I need it for sure. I can't believe it. It's been 11 years already. And yeah, since I'm on, I have to excuse myself. I have some family things to do, and then also to ride outside a little bit. So it's been fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Really, thank you for your time.
I enjoyed it.
Riding.
Cheers, Marco. Are you back this afternoon?
Yes.
Are you back this afternoon?
Cheers.
Probably I'll go and ride outside. The weather should be fine today, so I'll do another one outside.
Right, yeah.
I'll be thinking of you.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for coming. Thank you. So now, you have any questions? Chris,
no, I'm still a little bit. I'm still sleepy. I woke up.
Oh, who's
tired? It's weekend. Give me a break. It's weekend.
I know.
Yesterday I was training. I'm tired. The clock messed up everything. I was supposed to get up at 5 a.m. The clock didn't work. Woke up at a little bit past 7. So
Oh,
I'm
you're
still a
still
little bit,
good. If my watch wouldn't work, I would
yeah,
sit through.
I'm still a little bit busy, but I can make it through the day, so there's no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are
very nice
always
to have you.
wondering why 6 a.m. Why 6 a.m. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. We
it's
have to
worse
speak to.
for Chris because the start for Chris was 6 a.m. in Poland, 7 a.m. But still too early.
And for us in Canada,
What's the
1 o'clock
problem
in
with
the
this?
morning. And for Jim too. Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to move.
Yeah. So we're on fire all night. Really. Yeah.
Well, I think Chris had a real busy day at work, didn't he? So
Oh yeah.
he's had a rough day too.
Okay.
I think we lost your voice, Chris.
Yeah, we don't hear him.
Hello.
We got you back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just nearly pulled the iPad off the
Oh
stand.
no.
We had a moment.
That's not good.
Too much technology around me
I know.
when I'm trying to ride. And I'm at the back now. Right, Hoppo coming through.
Putting the hammer down now.
That's better.
Yep, you are kicking it, aren't you? You're about back up front. There you go.
It's hard to talk and write. We're two
Oh,
things,
definitely.
Maybe we should give him a little space.
Yeah, there he is. He's back up front again. Awesome job, Chris. Again, everybody's doing such a great job.
Wow, this is so fun.
For everybody that's out there watching, you're watching a memorial ride for Yuri Robish on Zwift, led by Chris Hopkinson, also known as Hoppo. Still have about 116 riders. Doing great.
Spoko.
30 miles in.
Really fun.
Doing awesome. We appreciate everybody out there that's riding, and we appreciate everybody out there who's watching.
Yeah.
Showing our respects for Yuri.
Thank you for everything you've done to organise this as well, Jim. Brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you, Chris, too.
We work as a team, and that's how we get things done.
Yeah.
We would not be able to do it without you, Chris. You did a great job.
Definitely.
And Jim too, and Damon. Yes, we shouldn't forget Damon Day.
Yep, the whole crew did a great job pulling everything together.
Yeah.
We're getting better every time we do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe it. It's already today. When we start talking about it. Mm. Okay. Mm.
So many
Awesome
people
job.
here
Yes.
that I know. Yeah. All the top Swift riders are here as well. Catherine
that's
Allen,
Yep.
Team Inc. Euro Aliens,
Yes.
Mitya Kovacic from Slovenia, who's
Oh wow.
he's a Team 3R leader. Catherine Allen, she's a Team 3R leader. Richo, he's a Team 3R leader. There's so many leaders from the rest of Swift all supporting us. It's excellent.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Chris, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this ride 100 kilometers every Saturday?
Yes, every
Okay.
Saturday morning.
Okay.
But what we tend to do is on Saturdays. This is usually, apart from this special edition, it's usually called the SAS Centurion ride.
Okay.
It's usually intervals. It's usually an interval workout for 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
And then on Sundays we have a steady ride, a steady pace ride with no intervals and no sprints, and that's 200 kilometers.
Yeah. Okay. I will follow your events maybe in the future, because I decided to close my Zwift subscription at the end of March, but I see that there are still a lot of interesting races now and occasion to Zwift with you and Marco, so maybe I will divide my training to outdoor and indoor even in the summer.
Yeah.
We will see.
Well,
Okay.
every Saturday there's 100 kilometers, and every Sunday there's 200 kilometers.
Okay.
And
Good
those are
to know.
listed on the events under Zwift, correct?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. And they can
They're all
find
on
them by looking up SAS rides.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So are they groups in A, B, C, D, or there are one group and interval for the same for everybody?
Yes, just the one group and intervals for
One
everybody.
group.
Yeah.
So this is about 2.5 watts per kilo or something?
Yeah, between 2.5 and 3.
Okay.
Obviously, the intervals will be more, and the rests will be less.
Yeah. So for me, quite ambitious. So it's a very good idea to follow this event and to join in the future.
Yeah. Always an
Nice.
event at 6 a.m. every Saturday and Sunday. The afternoon event is a one-off special for today.
Okay.
For the USA people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've managed to get it on the calendar just for today.
Definitely. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Yes.
I know it was a
Really
challenge.
Yeah. That's
Good luck.
an understatement.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point they'll make it easier for all of us to do events.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we're about 40 miles in. Pace is still 27, 28 miles an hour. A blistering pace. The group pack is staying together. And you see the yellow chevron above Chris's head right there. And again, we want to thank everybody, Zwift, SAS, Spiegel Bikes, Blalo Coaching,
Then the race around Poland.
yes,
Yes, and Let me see. I don't want to miss anyone.
I know my mind's gone because I'm sleep deprived.
Yes, no problem. So, Hopper team, Fast Club, the Popular Race Around Poland, Bala Coaching, Spiegel Bikes team, Marco, Chris, me, at VR, at RGT, Race Across America, Ohio Ram Show, and the link, and every guest that will join the show. We're thankful, and for sure everyone who's going to ride today, and it really means much to everyone. So thank you for joining and helping this event happen. And yes, again, thanks to Damon, and
Yes,
he worked really hard. And Jim, you work really hard, and Chris, and everyone. So, and Mr. Lee for everything. So, but we'll be still here. So we still have quite a few guests coming, and it's going to be interesting. So stay tuned. It's over 10. It's Ride4Jure. So just sit on the bike, no matter if you go outside or Zwift or yourself, and you can just take a picture of yourself and some message if you want to say anything, and just send it here, and Jim is going to post it. And so
yep,
be part of it and participate, and we appreciate everyone just taking
definitely.
time to,
And
yeah,
place the if you post it on Twitter or anywhere, use the hashtag
yeah.
Ride4Jure, RIDE, the number four Yuri, JURE, and we'll be able to see it. There's also on our webpage for this event, ride4uri.org. There's a guest book you can sign and put a little comment in there. We would appreciate that. And hopefully, this will be the first in a mini set of continuous annual events that we do for Yuri.
Yes, I really hope so.
Yes,
And we have a Facebook page too, so you can post if it's easier for you to send the messenger. Just
yes,
take a picture, send it there, and we're going to see it. So, and I
definitely.
believe you're on YouTube too, or how it is, what you can see everything YouTube. The show,
Say it again.
yes.
Yeah, it's on YouTube and Facebook. Uh,
Mm-hmm,
so we've got it basically everywhere we could possibly get it.
mm-hmm, perfect.
And there's links to
And
everything on the website.
And we're very thankful to Jure's family, our company. We got his jersey and bib, you can see behind me. And
Yes,
I am afraid that this jersey and bib is going to end up in Hall of Fame of Ram one day, because I think
yes,
that's going to be, because I think this deserves to be there. And I think we are just holding it now a little bit for him, but I am definitely sure that the Gibson jersey from him from the last Rams are coming back home to race across
yes,
America. So
yes,
we'll be very honored, be thankful to the family. We got a lot of pictures of the family viewer too, and so I believe they're going to be later on or in the afternoon show. But
yes, yes.
yes,
I believe so.
we
Yes,
really thank everyone to support this event, and hope, I think he deserves it. His legacy lives on. It's still inspiring everyone, so it's the right thing to do. So, and we
yes,
want to see Mal to go after his steps. No pressure, but to follow you one day and cheer for you. And we want to bring you to race across America. Maybe one day the team with Marco and
Yes,
Chris, and
actually,
maybe
I would like
you
to.
never know. So,
You never know. Actually, I would really love to be in the, not in. If I'm probably, I don't know if I'm going to be racing. I don't know, but I
for
could
the
be in the
crew.
team. That's as a crew, yes, because
yes,
to
Yes.
experience that kind of a race, it's just a phenomenal experience, and I know it's not it's that I know it sounds like I sound like I think it's easy, but actually it's not. Talking to guys from his crew, Matias and Clement, which were in his crew in 2003. Matias was always also later on. It's no easy deal being in the crew because everybody has to do its job. There, 5 to 6, 7 crew members, and everybody has its part. And you have to do those jobs because you are the one. It's actually somewhere I heard it's 40%. The wind is 40% from the cyclist and 60% from the crew because the crew is the one that takes care of him. It's the moral support and it's the running force of the team and the racer. And this now that you were talking about the jersey you have behind your back, actually I have one right here on my left.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
It's a different
Yes,
color.
that's nice.
I also have the yellow one you have. And you were
Yes.
talking about the jersey. I also have a signed jersey from Andrzej Peter on my wall.
Okay, yes.
And also, the biggest thing I have in my room is a signed jersey from Lance Armstrong. I think it's from 2010. It's the
Wow,
Rainbow
how did you
Shack.
get that one?
I
Did you
can't
meet
remember.
him?
I think it was some kind of a charity event in 2010.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. And at the time I think I was 6 years old, so I don't remember that much.
Oh, wow.
But I have like 4 jerseys on my wall, from 2 for my father and 1 for Danger and from Lance. So a lot of people question me. Yeah, you should sell it. You should sell it, make a lot of money. It's not like that. I don't think that way because when I'm going to have kids, I want them to have that jersey. I don't want to sell it because it's a legacy and it represents something, a big part of cycling's history. And why should I say it? It has a much bigger meaning than that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true, 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
The same as us, we think, the jersey has to get to the Hall of Fame. It's just too big, it's like, it has to go to the proper
Yes.
place. So it was like, I was just lucky and our company was lucky to, to have it. Like I was cycling for him all this year and I was lucky I could look at it but definitely it's getting its home one day somewhere else. It should be.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
So.
great. That's
But
great.
Mal, you should keep your jerseys of your father 100%.
Yes. No. There's no way I'm
Yeah.
I'm going
selling
to come and
these.
pick you up if you give it to somebody.
No, I'm keeping
Okay.
these jerseys. I ain't selling
Yeah.
none of them. None.
No, no way. Yeah.
Nice collection. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I still have to get Chris's jersey. We have Marco jersey, and now we're going to have a Race Around Poland jersey. So
The big three.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, you see? No pressure.
Cycling
We're
royalty.
going to keep around still.
I'm sure we can sort something.
Yes, when we meet in Slovenia finally again.
Yes.
Because now it's a due time. I was there in 2019 the last time, so I think it's time. Maybe.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I have to ask some questions. How are you, everybody in this live stream? How are you experiencing the COVID restrictions and everything? Just your opinion on all this, because here in Slovenia we have on Monday everything starts opening, and all of these restrictions are getting a little bit loose. They're not gonna, and then so in hope that everything gets better. But I think that they're going just to restrict them. We have in our school we have 1 week home and 1 week in school, and I'm just asking, how are you experiencing all these COVID situations, and how are you dealing with them?
Well, over here in Guernsey, we've been very lucky. We've had 2 short lockdowns, but at the moment we've got 0 cases. We've got nobody on the whole island with COVID, but we've shut all the borders, so nobody can come in. But the other problem is with that is nobody can go out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be able to. Looks like I'm going to be able to manage to race in the UK this year, but I don't think I'll be able to go anywhere else. I have the time off to come and race the 24-hour in Slovenia, but and I'm entered into the race. But if there's still quarantine here and also in Slovenia, which there is now, I won't be able to come this year again, which is annoying.
This COVID stuff is being dragged for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
2 years. It started last year. Last year at the beginning of the year sometime that the quarantine in Slovenia started. And now it's like, it's just getting... This is a longer period of time we're having all these restrictions and the masks and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were still in February.
In Poland.
In February. I think they locked down.
Okay. In Poland, we have such situation that there are today many new cases, many new deaths, and this is the third wave, let's say. But there is a problem with training with cycling if somebody is not professional cyclist and is not in the national team for any kind of sports. So for me this is the problem, because to cycle outside I have to have the mask, not any type of wearing, but just mask. Mask should be. So this is, it's difficult, but we have to do it. From the other side, we have still more vaccinated people, over 7 million probably, and this is speeding up. So I think in 1 or 2 months maybe the majority of people will be vaccinated. So we hope this third wave is the last wave, and we hope there will be no lockdown anymore for the next years. We will see, but
Yes.
now we have lockdown for the next week or 2, and we will see what will be in the future. But we hope in July should be the normal situation like in the July last year ago, and there will be no more pandemic waves. Yeah. So we are optimistic.
Yes, definitely.
We have to.
Well, you know what they're saying, third time's the charm, so let's hope that sticks with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of similar to Poland in the U.S. We've got different states doing different things. You know, some states have taken the mask requirements away, etc. Cases have gone up again, so we haven't got any more lockdowns yet, and I hope we don't. But we do see cases on the rise again because we opened up, I think, in my personal opinion, a little bit quicker than we should have.
The same in Canada. We just got locked down right now. Like we have to have a mask from Sunday on. We have to have mask on all the time outside. Can't go out. Curfew at 8 o'clock. We can't leave basically the province, and so it's really hard. I don't know if there will be any races with the cycling or even the other sports. It's quite strict. We didn't get many vaccination done yet. just now they said like 55 plus. So for me, in 40s, it's going to take until probably September or longer. So I am not planning to travel for sure. I can't even go over the border to the United States right now. So, but
Yeah.
you have to do what you have to do and keep swifting and cycling outside on the
There you
island of
go.
Montreal. So no choice. Yeah. But it's tough. Definitely, it's tough because last year in February 2020, we still went to Sebring. I was the crew with Marco, and he won the race overall, and it was very exciting for me. It was like first time to see it up close, and I had to work 12 hours with him. I was lucky he didn't go for 24 because I don't know if I would make it for 24. And it was crazy because I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5, and to start. It's like it was so cold, and then after it was really nice to see, what they do. And I was very impressed too because he was changing on his bike too. We were in the crew with his wife Irma, and then I said, "When did he change?" He's like, "Oh, on the bike." Okay, I said, "Okay," and yeah, it was really good. And then we came back, and 1 week later, we were in lockdown. We didn't understand what's going on now. So it seems so far, but we're lucky at least, We're still in February enjoying Florida, and it was great. So, yeah, I hope it's. Soon we can repeat or Borrego at least this year. So and Ram, but I don't know if I can travel yet. It's quite a lot of restrictions in Canada, even to enter and exit the country. It's a bit of challenge. So
Yes.
yeah, so I'm staying here. Mm, I'll be happy when I can go to Europe again. So it seems so weird because before I used to go like twice, 3 times a year to Europe, and it was just like going, so normal. And now I feels like a privilege to be able to go, to be with.
Yep, we
But
definitely
it's
don't
okay, we
take
appreciate
things for
it.
granted
Sorry.
anymore, do we?
Yeah. Mm,
Almost to 50 miles, so that means there's about 12, 13 more miles to go.
wow, amazing.
Yes,
I can't believe it.
they're still
That's
doing
good.
27, 28 miles an hour in the pack. Doing awesome,
Wow.
everybody.
Wow. And they can even talk in between. Very
Yes,
impressive.
talk, type, and ride.
Yes,
Not very
yes.
well.
Mm.
I know some of the group rides that we've done on Zwift. April goes, "How are they typing and riding?" I said, "I don't know."
With the greatest of difficulty.
Well, you make it look easy,
Oh,
Chris.
mm.
Very
Okay, laughing.
deceptive.
Oh, it's fun. So, Chris, tell me. So, in the afternoon ride, it's going to be the same or a little bit easy, or can I survive like 20 minutes, 30 minutes? I'm just asking, how much I might have to suffer. But I did. I have to tell everyone. I did one time. I went to the race at midnight
Are you
here
getting
with Chris and Marco for like what, half an hour, 1 hour? I don't remember. But was
I was
quite.
going to
It
say,
was very fast.
are
Yeah.
you going to get are you getting nervous, Vesna?
I'm getting a bit nervous. Yes, I have to be honest. But thanks God the
Yeah,
bike is going to do the trick alone.
we need to break out
Vesna,
the e-bike.
Vesna, maybe this is good idea to create your own gruppetto and
Yeah,
have
Yeah, yes,
little group in the back of peloton
yeah,
and
yeah,
have
yes,
a nice
yes.
ride. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? You have to put me on the leash. That's it. But don't break it. Put
Okay.
me on
That
the
is
leash.
correct.
Carry me.
Okay.
If anybody struggles at
Yeah.
all, we can either help them back to the group with the
Mm-hmm.
beacon, or
Yeah.
as he just said, um, you can form your own little gruppetto and pedal along at your own speed.
Definitely.
Or I can just wait that you come around again another circle and I join,
Oh, yeah.
join you for a
Yeah.
second. Every circle, you know.
Yeah, just take a lap out.
I can
Yeah.
get the wind from the back when you pass me. A little push. Oh, I was in the group. Yes.
Vesna, don't worry. This is exactly what I did now. What I am doing now. I create one person group in the back of peloton, and I am about 20 kilometers out behind peloton. So
There you go.
but I still cycling.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's the
that's
important
right.
part.
Yeah.
You're on the
You
bike.
said
You're
just right
riding.
for Yuri. That's it.
That's
yes,
right.
I'll do that too. Yeah.
I was the first 20 kilometers in the park, but I realized that my pulse is over the limit, and I decided to stay in my one-person group.
There you go.
Yeah,
Smart,
that's perfect.
smart ride.
That's my decision.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's good.
But I hope
We're very happy to have you here. So.
but I hope the next time I will be in the park a little bit more and more and more.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. For me, it's already big improvement to be on this Zwift whole year and do 30 levels exactly from last year's 10th of April. So slowly I'm getting there. But I don't want to get too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good.
And those of you that not familiar with Zwift, the levels she's talking about are right now they're from 1 to 50, and you up level basically when you ride so many miles, and it counts, and then you get the next level, and you get virtual swag. You get gloves, socks, etc., and points. So you can go to your garage and buy bikes.
Then you can buy, yes, you can shop. I think those are the sweats, or how do they call?
Yes.
I have over 5 million sweats, so it's time for shopping.
Yep.
Online shopping.
Yeah,
we need to talk to Eric at Swift
yes.
and get a Spiegel bike in the garage.
I totally agree.
That's right. Yes, we have to do that.
Good idea.
Yeah.
One that's the Ram colors, the Ram Special Edition. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that would be amazing. Can you imagine? Wow. That would be nice. Yeah.
A little over 50 miles in, an hour and 52-minute ride time so far. Still at 27 miles an hour in the pack. Doing a great job, everybody. And again, there will be other rides at 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time U.S., which is 2 p.m. British Summer Time. And they'll be on Ruby, RGT, and Zwift again, led by Hoppo again. So join us for sure.
I hope we can hear from more guests. I hope we can see more guests later too. At least on the other show, we would like to see the Yuri's manager, Matthias Panushek, and maybe his friends, or maybe Nal, can you organize that for us? That we get,
so you want me to bring in Matthias in the show?
Yes, for sure. We need Matthias. We cannot be without the crew. It's Yuri and crew, so.
Well,
I know this one was very early, but maybe in the afternoon. I don't know.
No,
we go on.
There's no problem. Here in Slovenia, we have the whole day left, so I can ask Matthias if he can come. We're actually always in contact, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, that would be amazing. Or to bring somebody else here. I don't know. Like he knows. We would like to have somebody that was so close, and it's Yuri's day, and I think they would be very important. So to get their thoughts and yeah, because there is no Jure without the team, no? It's like I think it's important to have everyone. Jim, what do you think?
I think that would be a great idea, and I
Yeah,
totally agree with
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. That would be great.
This night going, can I share the link you sent me to Matias?
Yes.
The
Well,
same
it'll be
one.
they're going to be a
We
different
just
link
have
for
to
this
make sure the
afternoon.
right link.
Yeah, to be a
Oh.
different one for this afternoon. I will send it out to both of you after
Okay,
we're done
okay.
here.
So Jim will take care of that. Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
I'll send
Okay,
it to
cool.
both of you, and then you can forward it on.
And I don't know if Matias knows who else wants to come, or everybody's welcome today. So
Well, if he,
yeah,
I just texted him and I'm waiting for his reply. He'll say if he'll come, if he can't. I don't know if he has
yeah.
a job to work today. I don't know. Maybe he's free,
Yes,
so we'll
yes,
see what he
we
types.
understand. Yes, okay, no problem. Sure, sure. Okay. Mm.
Got a great heart rate, Hoppo. You're only at 130. That's awesome.
Wow.
That's too high for me.
Oh, really? What's your normal heart rate?
I'm not fit yet. It should be about 15 beats lower than that.
Really?
Yeah. For this pace, yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, still very early in the season for me. I'm not planning on being fit till June time.
Gotcha.
Did you recover from last injuries, Chris?
Pardon? You say that
Did
again?
you recover from your last injuries already, or did you
Yes, I'm
recover
getting.
from the last injuries?
Yeah, I'm getting there now. I'm just going to start seriously training for race fitness for June, July time. Even if the COVID restrictions don't lift, I'm going to be able to race the UK 24 in July.
Wow, that's good.
So that is what I'm aiming for at the moment, the middle of July.
But the race across Europe, you don't know if it's going to be on or.
I don't think that's going to happen. Too many countries with too many different COVID restrictions to coordinate anything.
Very tough.
Everybody has different travel restrictions, so I can't see it happening at all now.
Yeah, but this is very beautiful race. I took part in 2 years ago. Oh,
yes,
nice. Especially in Slovenia with this hill.
Over Vršić, huh?
Vršić, yeah.
Vršić,
With
yes,
this,
yes.
with this Paris-Roubaix on the this
Overpass.
what's the name? Yeah,
Yes,
overpass.
overpass Vršić.
But
yes.
this type of terrain, like in Paris-Roubaix.
Yes, I know. It's not asphalt, but it's like before in the old age when they had. Yes,
exactly.
It's very tough there. I know.
I was in the night. I was in the night there, so there were no views, but very demanding, especially after 2,000 kilometers or so.
Oh my goodness, I can't imagine. But the Slovenian cyclists, they always go over. This is like their favorite. It's like I always say in Slovenia must be something in the air because they're such a great climbers. All of them. Yeah, but after 2000.
For me, race across Europe is more difficult than race across America because of more elevation and and extreme heat in the middle of Spain. It was 45 degrees or something. It was like on the desert. No.
So where do you start
no
with
wind.
the race? It's always the
Sorry?
same or it changes? Where does the race start? In which country do you start and where you
France.
go?
It starts in
In
France.
France. Yeah.
France. And
In
then goes
France.
France, Spain, Italy, Slovenia, and then down.
France, Germany, Austria, Slovenia, Italy.
Okay.
Italy is not. It's not nice because it's flat, but a lot of cars. It was not nice.
Wow.
But
I think
then
it's very dangerous.
Mont Ventoux, Col d'Agnello, beautiful hills, and Spain.
Did you do Mont Ventoux? Did you do
Sorry?
Mont Ventoux actually on the race?
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
a tough one. I went in 2014. I went with some Slovenian cyclists, and it was the toughest thing. I thought I'm going to fall off my back. It was so steep at the start. First,
And you know,
5-6 days.
it was after 3,000 kilometers. Yeah, I have Mont Ventoux.
Wow. Oh my God! Good. Wow, I know.
Really beautiful route, but difficult. It's over 50,000 meters of elevation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But very nice finish line in Gibraltar. Excellent.
Wow. Wow, that's nice. Chris, did you do it too already? The race across Europe? Because last year you won it on the virtual.
Yes, I've only done. I won the virtual race across Europe, but I've never actually been able to ride the real
but you
race
really
yet.
But you really won it like crazy. I think you stopped, like you finished maybe 3 weeks before, or the second one, or something like. You had the time to go to party in between, I think. I remember something. You had to party. Yeah. Oh, that was funny. You were like a machine. Yeah.
I just tried
And
to
your
ride
son,
it
Connor,
like
your son
Yes.
Connor finished the race too.
He did, yes.
Wow. What age is he now? 12?
He's 13 now.
13 now, yes.
Yeah.
So he was 12 when he did it. Yeah, wow. So
Yes,
he's still cycling so much? I see him sometimes on Zwift and he's very good.
Yes, he is still cycling, yes.
Great.
Yeah, he raised over £1,000 for charity doing that.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Yes, wow. What an impressive boy. Really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's still in bed.
Visna, sorry to interrupt. I contacted
yes,
Matthias.
it's true.
Matthias said that he'll come if he'll have time. So if you're going to send me a link, so I'm going to forward him the link so he could join
Jim,
later
do you
afternoon.
want me to send it to? But it's the same link that I sent to you.
No.
You have it there already.
No, not for the second ride. It's a different link.
Okay, for second one. Okay.
Yes.
So Jim will do it. Okay, Jim will
Yes.
do it because we don't have it yet.
Yeah, I'll send it to
perfect.
both of you
Thank
there. Yes, no problem.
And also
Because
before,
in the
no, go ahead.
okay,
Go ahead.
sorry. Because in the afternoon, Mr. Lee is going to be there with Jim. No, I'm going to write a little bit.
Yes, I think he will be. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So make sure that you get Matthias and yeah.
Hey, quick, I'd just like to. Can I say something to my friend good friend from Slovenia who's watching?
Yes, for sure.
Kaj zdaj, drejc, dobro jutro, ura je 4 minute čez 9, tako da danes spet na kolo mal, jaz bom pa zrihtal te rotorje. Evo ga. So just saying hello to my friend from Slovenia, a good friend, my riding buddy.
Awesome.
We always ride together, so he's watching us right now, so greetings from Slovenia.
Yes, definitely.
Great.
You can do anything you want now. Today it's your day, your dad's day, everybody's day. So
yes.
So feel free to enjoy the day. Yeah. Mm, very good.
Ah, 9 in the morning here in Slovenia.
I don't even want to look at the time. I think it's 4
No, I'm
o'clock
not
or 3
looking at
o'clock
the
in the
time.
morning.
Yeah, 3:05.
Yeah.
Too
8:05
we
early.
have
here.
too we have too much fun, so it's
Yes.
it's it's enjoyable. I'm very surprised.
No, the time is not the problem, but when you're having a good time, time goes much faster than if you're bored. So
Yes.
we went from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's 2 hours, and we went like this,
Mm-hmm.
like a flip of the switch.
Yeah, yeah, but the guys are fast. If I would go on, I would not finish that fast.
We have dog
But
cyclists.
in
Dog
the afternoon,
cyclists.
I have
Greetings
nothing.
from
Yes.
from Warsaw.
Oh,
There you
Oh,
go.
what a
nice.
lovely dog.
Yes.
That's a
Yeah,
cutie.
cycling dog.
My cats are sleeping.
Okay.
In the morning, they're going to run around. So
What a
cute.
lovely dog.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Mateusz dog.
yeah,
Awesome.
it's great. Nice. Very nice.
55 miles in. You guys are doing awesome.
Yeah, very good.
And for you that are watching us live, post a little comment. Let us know you're out there, so everybody can say hi to you and see that you're showing support for all these great riders riding for Yuri.
Yes, it's unbelievable. So many countries. And Japan, Chinese, Africa, Germany, Netherlands, UK, Austria, Switzerland. It's unbelievable. I think it's almost every country that exists. I think Greece, I think Turkey, and so very, very nice. And Australia too.
Yes.
I'm sure probably New Zealand. And, yeah. But in the afternoon, I'm sure it's going to be, I know there is going to be quite a bit of guests because in the morning they're electrocyclists, they're riding outside too, they're training, but in the afternoon
Yes.
they will join. Yeah. It'll be nice. Nice tribute.
Nie wiem, czy końca.
Doing a great job, Chris. Pumping out 230 watts.
Hey guys, I'm going to hop off. Maybe catch on with you later. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
sure. I just
have
checked
to
it.
do some things. I have some problems with my bike yesterday. Have to switch the rotors because something is broken. Have to fix it. I also haven't eaten breakfast, so I'm going to do that and catch on with you later. When if Matias comes, I probably will be with him afternoon.
Excellent.
Perfect.
So
Thank you so
thank
much
you
for
for
joining us.
inviting
Yes.
me. Thank you Visna and Jim for inviting me. Thank you Chris for organizing the Zwift. And
My pleasure.
Yes.
thank you
My
very
honor.
much.
Thanks.
What more can I
Have
say?
fun. Have a good
Have a
breakfast.
thank you. Have a good ride
Yeah.
and
See you
you
later.
know see you
Thank you.
later.
See you.
All right. See
Yes.
ya. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. See you later.
Yeah.
That was
Very
awesome
impressive
having him here.
boy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Very impressive boy. Very mature for his age.
Yes.
And a lot of experience in cycling too. I was very impressed with him. So, nice.
Awesome job, everybody. We're at 58.2 miles.
Wow. Can't believe it. 2 hours and a half passed.
Yes.
So fast.
Yep, Chris is pushing 27 miles an hour, about 250 watts. 300 watts. Wow. Great job, Chris.
Thank you very much, sir.
Inspiration to us all.
Thank you. I can't breathe or talk, but
Yes. Sorry. It's amazing. Too much for me.
We've had an awesome turnout for this ride this morning, and hopefully we have the same or more for our afternoon or our morning ride here. Afternoon there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's that time math. I get it all messed up.
I've got to
Yes,
stop.
it's going to be 2
I've got to stop
p.m.
my
in
knees
UK.
creaking for this afternoon.
Put the oil in them.
Yeah.
59 miles down. You guys are doing great. Proud of everybody riding today.
Yes. They're flying, not riding. Flying. You remember,
Yes.
Chris, when you were flying on Swift one time? You were
Oh,
up in the sky. He said, I'm flying. We had a meetup with Marco and we said,
Oh.
where is Chris? He says, I'm looking at you from up. What do you mean? He said, I'm flying over you. He was the Swift code. Then we were start laughing. He said, he's such a machine that he flies. He doesn't ride on the road. It was funny. He said, I'm looking, guys. I look down on you. Sometimes it's interesting, yeah. The things happen in Zwift.
It's gotten a lot better since the early days. I was on it when it was a beta.
Uh-huh. So
So
tell us about it, how it was.
it's improved quite a bit. I mean, the graphics has gotten a lot better. The dynamics of the bikes have gotten a lot better. Drafting, just the whole package. They're doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
And I think it helps a lot for, especially this year, since a lot of us couldn't get out. It was a relief to be able to get on the bike at least and ride 10 or 15, 20 miles or longer and still get that in and not have to worry about catching COVID or whatever. You know, it's been a godsend.
Oh, yes.
For me, it was the socializing part when we
Yes.
cycle and talk on Discord. So it was like I didn't feel so much isolated from people, like because we were cycling with Mark, with Chris, and everyone on Mondays. I did it in the morning at 6 o'clock and 2 o'clock, so we talk a lot with anime
Definitely.
and everyone. So it was really fun. And we survived the year in COVID for sure with the
Exactly,
bike and
yes.
swim. That really helped a lot.
Now if we can just start getting bike parks back in the stores and getting out, it would be great.
Yes, that's for sure. It's important to be on the sun and
Yes.
to get fresh air. Mm.
Still holding that 27-mile-an-hour pace. Watching the master ride and type.
Thank you very much, Jim. And talk. Multitasking.
There you exactly.
Yeah,
Multitasking
I see.
master.
I was always wondering how you managed to do that.
Yep.
Oh, so I see you have everything in your hand again.
Years of experience.
In touch. Because I can do that, like a little bit on the phone, but not much typing. Adding my breath. Cool. And Chris, you got the Jure Robic award too. You will
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, Jenny,
About that award?
you passed me the Euro Robage Award. I'm coming in. No. Oh, for later then.
Too many awards, huh?
Co oni już dojeżdżają.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh.
61.5 miles in.
Oh,
2 hours and 17 minutes on the bikes. The group is holding together nicely. A lot of Tron bikes still out there. That's awesome.
This afternoon, Vesna, I'll show you the
Yes?
I'll show you the Euro Robage Award
Okay,
while we're
perfect.
riding.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yes, no problem. Amazing.
I was very proud to win that in 2014.
Well
So that's for
deserved.
the best postman. What were the categories together? The most smile or the most win or what
No,
it was?
it's stage 49. Oh, in fact, my daughter has just given it me there.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Wow, that's
Beautiful.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yep.
Wow.
There you go.
There you go.
Wow. Really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right. Oop, I'm going to lose the group. Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
that was
I distracted you.
that was for stage 49,
Uh-huh.
Cumberland to Hancock, which is the
Yeah.
hilliest stage of Ram.
Uh-huh.
It's in the
Oh, wow.
it's in the Appalachians.
Yep.
There's more feet climbing per mile than any other stage.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And after 2,000 miles, I
Yeah.
sent my heartbeat up to 184
Wow.
in that stage. To win that stage, I was about a mile per hour ahead of everybody on that stage, and I was seeing in black and white on the
Oh my
final hill.
goodness.
And then at the end of end of that stage, I had to stop for a couple of hours because I was beaten. I had to lie down.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
But
Wow.
it was worth it.
Definitely.
Wow. Wow. That's
Yeah,
so nice. That the reward was named after you, and that's so nice.
Chris, maybe you don't know, but you helped me finish the RAM in 2014. You know why?
What is
Wow,
that?
Because I am analyst, and before the race, I were analyzing the data. Of course,
Yeah.
I didn't have my own data from RAM because it was my debut. So
Yeah.
I was searching for data other cyclists who
Yeah.
made target like a finish in the time limit, and
Yes.
probably 1 or 2 years earlier, you finished RAM just before the limit time, the time
Yes.
limit. So
Yeah, that's right.
I took your data and implement in the software on the tablet, and
Yeah.
I have ghost cyclists who pointed me what time I should be at the every time station, and it
Oh, wow.
was successful
So you were
tactic.
cycling with Chris
Yeah.
together, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
Brilliant.
I finished in 11 days,
Yeah.
and 19 and a half hours. So 4.5 hours before the time limit. And during the race, I just follow your results from 1 or 2 years
Brilliant.
earlier. It was very
Excellent.
Wow.
helpful. Yeah.
What a story. That's amazing.
I
Very
So
did the same.
thank you very much.
My pleasure. I did exactly the same thing in 2007 when 2017 when everything went wrong,
Yeah.
and I was 6 hours behind my worst time, and I used my times from that year to catch up and make it to the end with just 22 minutes to spare.
Yeah. You know,
wow.
when I was communicated with my team, this information, if I am 1 hour before
Yeah.
your result or 2 hours after your result, it was the most important information and most motivating.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very good.
What an amazing story. And now you're
Definitely.
cycling kids together. That's so amazing.
Yes.
Wow.
So now I hope there will be cyclists in the future who will follow my results, because I was very close to the limit.
Yeah.
I hope that there will be in the near future the next solo cyclist from Poland, because now I am still the only one in solo, because in the two-person team there were guys from Poland some years ago.
Wow. So now it's your time to be a mentor and prepare them.
Yes, a little bit.
Yes. To encourage them. But I think the ultra cycling is really growing, so especially in Poland too. So
Yes.
we have a good hopes that soon somebody is going to be ready. Yeah.
Thanks the
Like in
internet
India.
and Facebook, there is a lot of information public. Yeah, you can learn from it. Probably
Oh, yeah.
10 or
Yes.
15 years ago, there was no such public information and knowledge about ultra cycling training, and a lot of tips for crewing and organization, so on.
But for sure, I believe it's very important to have a coach like Marco and Chris. I think it helps a lot, no? Like it's not easy. It's not far from easy, to even think about it. Like you have to really everything, nutrition, sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine, Okay, you cycle so many
Mental
miles, but
training,
you don't sleep
training.
for like,
Yeah.
especially for solo, it's like unbelievable because, you don't sleep. I don't know. It's so many factors, and I'm sure it's a lot of preparation for it. You cannot just
Yes.
decide now I'm going. It's like, but if you don't try, you don't know. So
Exactly. Oh, probably Chris is finished.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great job,
Oh, wow.
Chris.
He have finished.
Already.
Excellent.
Wow. Congratulations.
64.9 miles. Awesome job.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And he looks so rested. Wow. I wonder
Yes.
how he sleeps this
Yeah.
afternoon. After 1 hour, I better don't come on camera. I will need the recovery, but not recovery rice
Yeah.
under
Oh,
my covers.
thank you also to Jenny, who's
Yeah.
got up and helped me with the technical side of things early.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
We won't put her on camera because she's still in the dressing gown.
Oh, okay. Then in the
It's still
afternoon. It's
still
exam.
very early. Still very early in the morning here.
Yes, yes,
My-
Congratulations
It's
from Poland.
yes.
even earlier in the morning in USA.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We forgot that we didn't sleep tonight. So
Sleep? Who needs
I
sleep,
definitely
right?
I'm going to get maybe an hour or two. So after I can pedal.
This is
No
just
excuse
practice.
after.
This is practice for me for a Ram time station, so it's all good.
Oh
Okay,
yes, for
so
sure.
these are congratulations from Poland, from the Race Around Poland team for Chris for finishing the race. We are running out of battery in our equipment for streaming, so this is we have just few percent of the battery left. So thank you
I'm
very
surprised
much.
my phone didn't work.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
both
Yeah,
for showing up. Thank you, Puppy, for being here too.
yeah, we are
yeah.
all riding for Jure today.
Yes,
Thank
Thank
definitely.
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you. Beautiful.
Well, thank you very much, and see you all this afternoon.
Definitely, Chris. Get a little bit of
Thank
rest,
you,
and
Chris.
we'll see you back at 2 p.m.
Most definitely.
Yes.
All right.
Have
Thank you
have
again.
a
Great
good
job.
Thank
breakfast.
you.
Thank you.
Awesome, Vesna. We appreciate everything
Okay.
you've done.
Yes, you too, Jim. It
Coming
was
up
my
with this
pleasure.
great idea you had a year ago to make this
Yeah.
happen. So I'm glad to have been a part of it.
Yes, thank you. Me too. And I'm very glad that I get the chance to cycle 1 year for Ure, and I did that. Like,
Yes,
I stick
definitely.
to it, and I'm thankful to him that I had so much strength, and everybody's inspiring me. Every ultra cyclist. It's amazing to hear all the stories. And this morning we had really much time for us. Jim, it's middle of the night. We
Yes.
started, I believe, at midnight or something, and
Yes.
it's almost 3 p.m., 3 in the morning, but it just passed. It was so much fun. So
Yes,
thank
definitely.
you for everyone, and I wish you a good rest, and see you later. I'm going to
All right.
cycle at 9 o'clock for you guys. So
All
we
right. We'll
gotta.
be watching and
Okay.
cheering you on. Thank you, everybody, for
Okay.
watching, and we will see
Yeah.
you guys at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. British summertime. This is
Yeah.
the Ohio Ram Show
Bye.
special live event. Bye.